And I'm back. What's up, y'all? Let's get into it already. Let's go and get into it. Stop playing around. So, Miss Ellie Yelly, Ellie Willie, Ellie Delly, she made a post on Instagram. You know, the bitch still got me blocked. So, why, I don't know. If she ain't blocked the ones that she been going to them platforms to, that tells a lot about her character, who she fucks with. The messy ones and the ones that don't want to get the story straight. So I can see why she went over to them platforms, because she got the character like they got. They don't care about the truth at all. Lies. So, what I must tell you, Miss Ellie, there's more than one way to skin a cat, darling. So anyway, let's read her little rant. Okay? I'm going to read y'all a little rant, her little Instagram. She said, where my thing is? And I thought we could be friends. Girl, you hateful. You something else. I didn't know you were this bad. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink this thing. You might be shit. You might be. We might need to say, Dalvin missed the bullet. That's what we might say. He better be glad he did. He let it go when he did. But I'm gonna tell you, when I first thought was suspicious of her. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like her, but I just don't like her. I don't like the fakeness in her. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I don't like the fact the bitch blocked me. For what? What have I done or said that the rest of these motherfuckers ain't done that you don't went and sit and cried and lied on their page, on their channel? But anyway, that's neither here or there. But when I first really found sketchy about it was when she went to that trip that she had already planned before her and Dalvin really got together. That story didn't make sense to me. None of it what she told, because I'm trying to figure out, okay, how y'all get, okay, she claimed some guys jumped the guys that they were with. Oh, it was just, like I said, it was a whole bunch of hoes in it. And I didn't believe too much of what she said then when she said all this stuff went down. Then, not to mention, it was couples. Her and another girl. And two dudes, from the understanding that I got. But she told Dalvin D was her good Judy's. And we know they won't. Anyway, like I said, she, and then too, that just so submissive, sweet, and, full of soul, earthly type person. I just thought, I didn't want to be the negative Nancy, because everybody think that I am, but I'm not. But I know bullshit when I see bullshit. And I just thought she was doing it too hard. Because, you sit here, you say you 30 years old, and you let this dude come here, and you stood up plainly on YouTube and told everybody you stand your ground. You don't let nobody change you are who you are. You don't let nobody change you. I took her word for it, and I was like cheering. I said, oh, yes, he got one. He definitely got one now. She ain't gonna let him, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be Nicole with him. He ain't gonna be able to run all over her. And Lord and behold, he ran over her 2-3 times. So anyway, let's get to these damn things. Okay? She go, I haven't been on this platform in over a month. And I'm somehow still the topic of conversation. And the means are to get views. No, baby, you just got some shit going. Ain't the fact. Let's keep it 100. Only reason that you the topic in this YouTube street is because of the shit. Now, if it won't, you ain't had nothing going on and you didn't start it, I promise you, your name wouldn't be hot in the street. Now, they watch you because you know what I'm saying, at the time, they like your realness. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were flocking to you for. Because they thought you were real. Now, all this shit done come out, and, you know, we see you as a different person. Ain't no point about, topic. Because really and truly, like I said, Ellie, you're not that interesting. Now, if you talking to somebody, and it all depends on who you doing a collab with. You know what I'm saying? To make it interesting, because I'm telling you, baby. Anyway, that's why you the topic. Is because you got some shit going, you started some shit, and it got, you know what I'm saying? It's also get a bag when you talk about it, but at the same time, yeah, we still want to know how true is this stuff that you told. You put it out there. Ain't no need to get mad with nobody because we talking about it. You put it out there. Didn't nobody have no gun. Didn't nobody tie you up. Didn't nobody threaten you. Didn't nobody blackmail you. They go out there and drop that bomb on Dalvin. You did that on your own. Now you mad because people you like I said, you used to YouTube. Dalvin told you how YouTube worked. You knew what you were doing, but see, you didn't think it was going to backfire on your ass. But let's go on with it. At this point, it's beyond weird and obsessive. And I guess she think because she used weird and obsessive, oh, these people killed me just because they think you say you call them weird, you call us weird or obsessive. That's supposed to make us, oh my gosh, I ain't going to talk about it no more. And else. Ain't nothing about being obsessive. Because you want to talk, because you want to get the scoop, or you want to hear the news. I mean, you cut me out of it, but like I told you, it's more than one way to skin a cat, baby. I ain't got to see your Instagram. People send me, you understand what I'm saying? They send me stuff. So whether I look at your shit, whether I can get on your Instagram or not, people send me your shit. So you can't, what you gonna do, block everybody? You gonna block everybody? And look at the one platform, if I ain't mistaken, I saw on Trudy page. She got your whole damn Instagram up there, but you flocked to her page. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You went to her channel, and she putting you on blast, loud and clear. Anyway, got your priorities fucked up. Y'all are seeking answers from a person I met my last 2 months in Houston. Okay, but you put your trust in her in them last 2 months to sit down and tell her that shit there and text it. What you think? So, would that make you weird? Weird too? Or just stupid? Asking her about a relationship she knows nothing of, as if she was a part of it from the beginning. She ain't got to be a part of it. All you got to do is sit down and tell her. That's normally how it works, ain't it? You ain't got to be there for you to fill me in. She was taking your word for it. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? She was taking your word for it. You the one told her. She wouldn't have known none of this if you hadn't told her. So it ain't what we believe in coming out of her mouth. It's what you told her. Ellie. She said, she doesn't have the answers, y'all. She doesn't have the answers y'all seeking. What answers are we seeking? That's what I'm saying. What answers are we seeking? Because she pretty much told what the fuck she was telling. We ain't seeking no answers for her. But the questions I want to know from her is who linked up with who? Who, you know what I'm saying? Who reached out to who? How do y'all even happen to, like, connect? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Because if she linked up with you, that means that she knew you and it was a motive behind it. Yeah. She trying, yeah. And I also want to know, because her numbers ain't that big. I can't remember. I got to go look and see if her numbers that big. But last I checked, I didn't think her numbers was that big. Maybe I was looking at somebody else's shit. But anyway, did she have a YouTube page before she met y'all, or it was after? Yeah, I got a lot of questions that I want to ask Deja. Ain't that her name, Deja? And she doesn't have the answers, y'all. See, everyone who knows anything is quiet as a mouse for a reason. If not, even my two knows I'm confused. Wait a minute, Ella. Let's see here. Thank you. Hey. Quiet as a mouse for a reason. If not, even my own family was never. It be going so quick though. For a reason. If not, even my own family knows I am confused how y'all knows I am confused how y'all assume this little girl would know. Ellie, we ain't assuming shit that she know. We don't even know her. We only know her through y'all. We ain't assuming a damn thing. We just going by what she's saying. She had receipts. I mean, I don't understand why you up here. See, that's the talking about Dalvin being a narcissist. Girl, to me, you just digging yourself deeper in a hole to come out here and try to contradict her shit. When she's sitting here with receipts, you wrote the text. You sent her the text. Now, I ain't gonna say she ain't gonna say she may be telling the truth and everything. But baby, she had the receipts. She posted them. Ain't nobody assuming shit. You know? So what are you talking about? Yeah, I can't understand why you confused. Then you tell me your own family, anybody that know anything is quiet as a mouse. Girl, bye with that bullshit. See, there you go again, gaslighting. To make it seem like it's still, you still got some shit to tell. Gaslighting. See, what you need to do if you're going to tell it, go on and tell it. If you ain't going to tell it, leave the shit alone. Put the shit in the ground and leave it buried. And don't keep bringing it up as a reference or something that you go to when you trying to get a point. Leave it alone. If it's dead, it's dead. That girl ain't came up here and told nothing that you didn't tell her. Now you mad at her and us because we listening. And her agenda is clear to me. I quickly learned who she was and what her agenda was when I blocked her. Her need to mention my involvement I had with others following my last relationship is misleading. Ellie? Let me get you something straight now. You said it's misleading. I've stated is many videos. I guess she meant to say I've stated in many videos, me and him were not on that type of time for well over my last 2 months in Houston. Girl, see, you might have said 2 months just to save face. We don't know that. We do not know that. Because first of all, okay, my thing is, if y'all won't like that and you were busy trying to leave, how the hell do you create, if you trying to get away from one and you know you going back to New York, why you sitting down here, getting the ass up to the one that to the neighbor? And the girl said it's the neighbor. I don't know if she talking about neighbor next door or neighbor downstairs. She didn't make it clear. But your best thing would have do just not even get up here. You should have just left it alone. You shouldn't even said nothing. You shouldn't even came back and did nothing. Because you just making it worse. You talking about the last 2 months that you were there and you were still there for what? That's the part I'm not getting. What was you still there for? If you didn't want him. And he done did this and he dragged you. He disrespected you. You know what I'm saying? He was rude. He did all this other stuff. Why was you there? Why were you still there 2 months after all this was going on? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know you were doing that. Now I give you this much credit. I give you this much credit. When all the foolishness and the shenanigans started, I can believe that you started fucking with the neighbor. I can believe then, because you by that point, you was like, okay, nigga, what? Oh, that's what you want to do? Oh, you want to go out and hang out all night and, you know what I'm saying, leave me here by myself? Okay, no. All right, that's cool. Do what you do. I got you, though. I got you. Neighbor, can I borrow some sugar? I mean, the real sugar, baby. That's what she done. Because he ain't cutting her door. She had to initiate the link up. Anyway, okay, so she said that's why she blocked the girl. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But where did it go left at, though? That's what I want to know. Where did it go left for her and Deja? What happened that her and Deja stopped speaking? Now, she didn't say nothing about that. You should have spoke on that. Then it would have gave me a more clarity to probably say, oh, shit. Now, I can see why a little girl here is acting a fool. But, you didn't clear that up. Who she was and what agenda was when I blocked her. Her need to mention any involvement I had with others following my last relationship is misleading. I stated in videos me and him was not on the best of terms. In my video where I stated that I learned of his involvement with men and that STD he had, I got tested and didn't catch it because we hadn't been involved in over 2 months. It was never a secret that we both were dealing with... Wait a minute. Well, now, still on that STD job. Now, I don't know what to believe no more, Ella. Because you should have come out, you should have been more truthful. You should have come out, if you going to tell his story, you should have told your story. Then I feel like I could say, okay, well, the hell, she was honest. But see, you only come out with this story now because this girl put you on blast. So I don't know if it was 2 months 2 months into the game that you started fucking with this dude. We don't know that. And I mean, hell, we can't go on your word. We cannot go on your word. We see now how your word is. So you really don't know who gave you the STD. Then you talking about you doing dude with your monthly on. That could have caused some friction. So that's why I come, and I'm pretty sure. What I want to know is, okay, if you didn't have the STD, what make you think Dalvin had it? I mean, what made you even, okay, if you didn't have it, what, did Dalvin come to you and tell you that he would burn up? Did he tell you that? Or did I miss that part? Because if you didn't have it, where did it come from for you to even get checked? Unless you gave the neighbor a STD. I don't know. Clear that. But yes, what you need to clear up. How did that come about? If he didn't have it, what made you go get checked or something? What your for JJ was smelling, discharging or something? I mean, something made you go. If you didn't have it, what made you go? That's what I'm trying to say. Just like now, I'm just sitting here, and if ain't nothing going on down there for JJ, what would make me get up and go to the doctor to get checked for STD if ain't nothing going on? So what made her get up and go to the doctor to get checked for STD? So she don't know who gave it to her. And that how we know that? How do we know that she didn't have nothing? That's what she said. I'm to the point, I don't know no damn more. I mean, I was, like I said, because, I did a video on her yesterday. And I was giving her, props and was with her, standing behind her on some shit. But now, after she done come up here and did this little Instagram post, oh hell no. You're damn worried about good as Adrian. If you ain't coming with no receipts, I don't know what the hell to believe from you. I really don't, cause see your word now, it done went to shit for me. I don't know how the rest of them is with it, but yeah, you ain't got no proof or nothing, except for you and him. Yeah, cause we saw that. You don't know who gave you STD. You say you want intimate with him for 2 months. So if you want intimate with him for 2 months, and you were doing the neighbor, how come it wasn't the neighbor that gave you the STD? I digress. Months. And she gonna talk about she learned. Oh, I learned of his involvement with men and that STD he had. Okay, so in other words, somebody came to her and told her that he had a STD. So it ain't like he see again. That's that shit. And she still, just cause somebody told you that, you running with it. Cause first of all, somebody come and tell me, nigga, I'm fucking told, and you got it on the vine that you heard it through the grapevine that somebody tell me, dude, they heard that he had a STD. Okay. First off, I'm gonna call him. Yo, nigga, what's up? Word on the street said da 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 da. Well, I'm gonna go check out. I'll let you know. I come back. I ain't got nothing. If he say he ain't got nothing, I mean, how the hell I'm gonna still say that? Okay, I'm gonna put that on him. If I didn't get nothing, he tell me he didn't have nothing. So what that come up with? That somebody done told a lie. So she ain't got no real proof that he had an STD. He didn't tell her. She said she learned. I learned of his involvement. Same thing about the men situation with men and that STD. But on her first come out video, she tried to put it out there as if she literally seen him in action. She seen him in action with guys. Just like she tried to say, when they were having sex, he would be looking at videos. And that I didn't understand. Because if you let that shit happen, how the hell you having sex with somebody? A dude having sex with you now. Y'all picture you dude having sex with you and he in the bed, he on top, okay, he gonna let you get on top of him. Okay, hey, and he like this right here. The whole time you on top of him. Girl, I wouldn't even told nobody no shit like that. No, because it don't make sense. You let it go. You let it happen. I'd have thrown that whole phone out his hand so damn hard his hand would have went with it. That don't make sense, Ellie. So you really ain't got no damn proof of him being with no men. Just you assuming. Because you mad and scorned. So you want to put it out there. And I think the only reason she put that out there about the men part is the fact that she already done heard and the rumor was going around. And she probably done seen videos where everybody most everybody accused him of being bisexual or gay, whatever you want to call it. And she just felt the need to say that about him, being that everybody was assuming it. She's smart now when it comes to doing dirt. Because she really used it. Because to this point here, you ain't got no receipts. You ain't showed no receipts. No. I don't believe that about the men. She ain't heard him talk. She ain't seen it. No, I don't believe that. And I don't believe nothing about no STD. I got tested and didn't catch it because we hadn't been involved in 2 months. It was never a secret. We both were dealing with character has no effect over here. She wasn't aware of anything because I just met her and only told her what I want. She wasn't aware of anything because I just met her and only told her what I was comfortable with. And thank God I listened to my intuition. You ain't listen to it hard enough, because I'm sure she would be on a world tour had I shared what I actually went through. It's irrelevant to me to make a video exposing her and her many stories that aren't connecting, but she isn't even remotely as relevant as she's portraying to be. And being that she doesn't know anything about the relationship I was in is very much pointless and doesn't trigger anything with me to line. She did trigger something. You got up here and wrote a whole chapter. That girl had receipts, Ella. And we understand you only told her what you wanted her to know. But at the same time, you trusted her. You trusted her enough to put her in your personal sexual life. And I'm sure you didn't even know her that long. To trust her enough to sit down and talk to her and tell her about your personal life. You don't do that. You 30 years old. You should have knew better. The world made you sit down and tell this little girl now, 10 years older than you. You 10 years older than her. And 11. Is it? No, 9. It's 9. And you sat down and told her your whole history. I wouldn't have done that. I would have had to see where she was coming from before I would sit down and wrench my guts to a stranger. And it definitely ain't gonna be no damn body in the same building. I don't know what might happen. I sit down. You see what happened? That's why when I stayed in them apartments, I didn't never make friends. I didn't make eye contact or nothing. I didn't want them in my business. I didn't want them asking me no questions. I didn't want them to know nothing about my boyfriend, even though he won't shit. I ain't want them in none of that. No. You don't do that. You should have come and talked to Auntie. I told you. I would tell you for the longest. Then I could have told you then. And I could have guided you right. I could have got you through it. But you trusted that little girl. Mm-hmm. And you tell me you didn't tell her everything. You told her damn enough. You told her enough. You ain't listen to your intuition too hard. It's irrelevant to me to make a video exposing her, talking about her shit. No, it ain't. Hell no. We know her, and that'd be different if we didn't know her and you getting up there talking about him. Well, shit, she don't. She's a YouTuber. Talk about her. Tell it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's relevant to tell her. Now we need to know. We need some things that she didn't. She wanted to tell us that she little Miss Innocent, ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm sweet. I don't do that, and I'm not mad at nobody. I ain't doing this for vengeance and all this other stuff. No, you need to come on, bring her character out there. Cause right now she looking pretty good. Yeah, you need to go on and put down. You need to go on. If you don't do but a 30-minute video and be like, let me tell you about this motherfucker here. Why I trusted her. Why I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because right now she look like she pretty innocent to me. Until I find out who linked up with who. Now if she came for you, you should have, yeah. So anyway, next. And doesn't trigger anything with me to address. My position still stands that this topic is beyond played out at this point. No, it's not. I will not speak on the things that happened because on the damage it would cause to many others, and I am and always will be a woman first. Of Italy. She ain't got nothing else to say. That is all I have to say. Run with whatever narrative you like. Like I said, it doesn't change my reality, but y'all be safe and stay blessed, and I continue to live in y'all minds rent-free since apparently I'm homeless. You the one in your feelings, baby. Who said? Was never a secret. We both dealing with others. This issues within that relationship are far beyond that. She isn't exposing anything the people in my life weren't already aware of. Her lies and misleading information only shows her character and has no effect over here. She wasn't. Leave it alone. She told it. She had receipts. You can't sit here and try to say that this girl was misleading when she had the receipts. She won't on your phone texting. You text that to her. Own it. I told you the best thing to do is to get up here and tell the truth rather than keep trying to justify the bullshit. Because the more you try to justify something, the worse it make you look. Especially when you're guilty. And you talking about what we done. They did, y'all doing this and y'all doing that. We ain't doing shit. You brought this to the front. Didn't nobody know nothing else. You know, yeah, a lot of assumption and stuff, but didn't nobody bring it to they put some realness on it, but you the one that did the video. You the one that called them out. Then you keep, and then on top of that, you don't stop. You still in a certain kind of way, it's still trying to let people know it's some more dirt to be told. And my point, and my thing at this point here, if you're not gonna tell it, stop talking about it. Stop fucking talking about it. Cause right now at this point you reaching. You looking for views. And you want the attention or something. Hell, stop talking about it. Oh God. I thought you was intelligent than that. Just stop talking about it. I mean, we ain't, but you need to stop talking about it. Because I'm telling you. My battery going low. I gotta leave on the charger so she can get. Oh, look at that. Wait. Why would it do that? Fell right in the water. Of all the spots, it fell right in the water. But anyway, I mean, I ain't got nothing against her. I just don't. She got something against me. I ain't got nothing against Eddie. Like I told you, I like her. But then when I find out that she wanted to block me for what? I ain't did nothing. I ain't said nothing no more than the rest of them said. Shit. But I don't lose no sleep over. And I don't know who the hell said she was homeless. I mean, never who said she was homeless now. They really being petty. They really being petty. Y'all done seen her sit in a whole house. Done went to Brazil where that trip alone would have paid for some of y'all car note and house note. So I'm just saying. I don't know who said she was homeless or whatever. Or maybe she just threw that in there. Cause much as I roam, I haven't seen nowhere nobody said something about her being homeless. How can you be homeless? You weren't homeless when you met her. You know, so how can you be homeless now? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to watch what you say, even though you're trying to be a smart ass. You still got to make sense, even if you want to be a smart ass. But like I said, I don't know why she don't like me, but she don't. You would have thought me and Dalvin had an affair. Why these people don't like me? Don't nobody want to come to my channel? Are they scared? And y'all know what? I think another reason, y'all know who I call. Let me move this before I knock it over. Y'all know who I call head, right? The one that always did video on people and always try to be like, want me? Anyway, her. Right. I knew she wanted me to come to her channel. Well, she wanted me to bring her to her channel, to my channel. Like we do a collab, because she would talk about that all the time, doing a collab. I said to myself, not on my damn channel you won't. Yeah. Even when she won't doing, even before I say we really stop being on good terms. Hell yeah, I had to let it go. Yeah. Because I need some juice. I can only put y'all right there though. So it'll stay. But yeah, I knew she wanted me to bring her to my channel, but I said nope. Cause I started seeing her messiness all along. And then, like I said, when the person like I said with her, this one here, head, what got her, what made me suspicious of her was she complimented stuff and she just pulled, it was just too extra. Just too extra. Like one time she was like, oh, cause I say, that's my word, heebie-jeebies, right? And she was good for mimicking everything I say. So we was talking, and I think I might have missed a day or whatever from being on YouTube, maybe longer than that. Anyway, we was just talking about, girl, what you wear? I get, you give me the heebie-jeebies if I can't see you. If I don't see your video, I get sick. Well, she didn't say sick. She said heebie-jeebies. I was like, why? Tell me, I don't know. I just like, girl, go somewhere and sit down. Do you know who you fucking with? And she didn't. So I had to let her hang herself. Right then, she don't realize she throwed a lot of red flags. In the beginning. And it just kept escalating. So I was like, oh no. I ain't got time for your type of people. Like I said, it was just a little, the fuck shit that she would do. And I'll just be one, and I knew it had to do with jealousy and numbers and the views and all that shit. I knew that. And I knew she wasn't no real cool. And especially after she, I knew she was super cool with old boy. Never come over here, sit on my damn page and get fat, and then think you gon' then after you get fat and do what you do, then go on, here I am, you gonna kick me to the curb? No. I'm gonna help you out. Bye, bitch. But y'all, I'm eating chicken and mashed potatoes. I made some mashed potatoes, made some bacon. So I got like a bacon baked potato with bacon cheese and a Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. But y'all, let me know what y'all think below. Am I coming off too hard? Well, just let me know what y'all think below. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all.